Hi everybody, how are you doing? This is actually going to be like an extremely short video. So there are a couple of things that I wanted to show you for this video's tutorial. The first one is I reorganized the project to have like what the playground actors were, like the ones that existed before, and then what the Wwise actors were, which one the ones that we have created over the course of these tutorials. The reason why this tutorial in particular is going to be extremely short is because on Wwise the only thing that we need to do is to try to check for the event that we want to play, which is the music event. However, most of the video is Wwise related. So let me show you for a while. I have the exact same setup that we have on the tutorial for the playground music. So let me go back into the designer layout, and here it is the playground the playground music container that is playing it as a playlist in the group segment. Here is the composition for the bridge, the intro, the main, the outro. It works exactly the same way. Please watch that tutorial in detail. The explanation is relatively the same. At the end of that, we are sending all of this information into a music bus. The music bus is configured on its own, and because in the tutorial we wanted to try to apply the logic that the music was also going to be affected by reverb, creating or making the music into a kind of a diegetic element, we have added them into the two different types of reverbs that we have. We did that by adding first of all, making sure that the reverbs, both reverbs, are recognizing the descent of music bus by first of all by hardwiring the tonal reverb, because this is not utilizing the reverb zone, so it is just sending the tonal reverb information through the send 0, and then same as we have it with the footsteps, activating or deactivating the sound through the state configuration, which is done through the configuration of the tonal reverb state dependence. And then the other one is just done by activating the auxiliary settings into our own music. So by enabling this as a game-defined auxiliary send, we can put this together. Now, before I move on, one thing that is not covered inside of that tutorial that I think it's worth it is, what do I want to do if I think that the music is too like the reverb is affecting the music too much? And that is the only thing that I'm going to add into the Wwise space. So for now, let's just very quickly go into Wwise. As we have known before, there are a couple of extra things that we could do. So for example, I also organized the space so that we have the class assets here into its own folder. I have a dedicated blueprint that I would utilize to try to be like, oh, what event is going to be playing? And from the outside, let's say if I was selecting this cube that has that dependency, I could select from here the playground music event, which is the one that I created, after of course synchronizing the general settings, and select the same cube as the emitter, or I could put it from outside. However, in this case it's a lot easier to just grab it from the actual player character, because that is basically what the emitter is going to be. So I can go into first person, select the same one from which we have grabbed the event, and then just event begin play. And in event begin play, we post event. What is the event that is going to post? That is the playground music, and the actor is of course self. So after everything is already said and done, I can compile and save this, and let's see. So there's the music, and if the configuration is correct, then in here let's hear it with the beat. Let's try it here. Okay, let's go. Oh, I just realized that I didn't update the sound banks when I did that. Right, let's check these back again really quickly. Let me walk back. You can see here how the music now has a reverb. It's gonna be more evident with the other sound. Right, that. Now let's try it again, over here. We have that here, and so, okay. Let's cut that quickly. So you may have realized when you were doing this thing that it's probably a little bit too loud. Like the reverb doesn't quite fit in the same space, and you may think, okay, that is a little obnoxious, how can I change that? The solution is very simple. So as we have mentioned before, when you are sending extra things into a bus, the bus is not necessarily grabbing the whole information, but it may be just applying the extra effect that you want. For the purposes then of sending the information together, you have the clean bus, which would be everything that is being sent directly into the music one, and then the one that has the effect, which means that if we manage the actual volume of the bus that we're trying to send, or how much information is being sent together, in this case, for example, how much information we're sending into the volume configuration, we can change how much of the reverb is in effect. So to showcase that, let's go ahead and play the playground music here. And then while it is playing, let's go back and check for the configuration. So in here, for example, if I have the tone of reverb on or off, you see that it changes the... So while we are hitting the configuration for the bus, let me go back. Oh, we are in the designer layer. I can go into the audio configuration for the music. Sorry. And then we can check in the bus section here. Let it go to the thing, and I can turn it off. Oh, sorry, this is the output bus, so that is not the one that we're looking for. It is from the music one, the tonal reverb here. So I can reduce this and make the sound drier. So I'm gonna put it like -7 probably. Say -5. So that we still have an effect, but it is not like the only thing that you're losing. And then we can do the same thing on the other side. So if I go into the playground music and we check for game design defined auxiliary sense, it works the exact same way. This one is a little harder to try, but the volume is going to work the same way. So I'm going to reduce this by -5. And then once this is placed inside of the sound bank, generate checked, I can go back into the actual game. And into the actual game, I can just play the thing, and we are going to hear a reduced presence of reverb in our reverb zones. So it is still there, but it is not like extremely obnoxious, which was before. You can still hear the reverb present, but it is not like extremely loud. Okay, that is going to be it for this week's tutorial. Please pay a lot of attention to the configuration for the music, and if you have any questions, as always, please let me know. And I'll see you in class.